Whenever we first moved here, we chose Eagle because one, they're a home-based company, and we like the fact that we could do television, phone, and internet all together at once.
We have Eagle Communication Internet, which is great because I'm allowed to get on Facebook, MySpace, just like that, which is awesome. I can talk to my boyfriend whenever I want.
And I like Eagle Communication because I can watch Cartoon Network channels and I can play on the Roosevelt website whenever I want to.
Eagle Communications, our community connected.
EnerSys is a major employer and paysetter company for the United Way of Ellis County. Each year, EnerSys encourages all their employees to engage in different fundraising events in the community to benefit United Way agencies. Additional community involvement includes food drives for the local food bank, adopt-a-spot cleanup, and participation in numerous local civic organizations. EnerSys, a great place to work, a partner of the community.
The United Way of Ellis County on Eagle Community Television is brought to you by EnerSys, Hayes Med, Insurance Planning Incorporated, and Eagle Communications.
Jason Rowell, Executive Director of the United Way of Ellis County, here to introduce you to another high-impact organization. But first, I wanted to mention that this is 125 years of the United Way providing solutions right here in our community, right here on the streets and in the blocks and in the neighborhoods. And how do we do it? We do it with great organizations like the one you're going to meet, and we do it with you. We do it because you're willing to give, you're willing to volunteer, and you're willing to raise your voice for what's right.
I'm Nancy Jeter, the Executive Director with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Change starts here.
Well, ladies, thanks for joining me today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your organization and how you came to be here?
Okay. Big Brothers Big Sisters, we started 10 years ago. It was in the year 2000, and a group of concerned citizens decided or wanted to see if there was a need for a program. They did a brief study. 130 kids was the number that they came up with, did a more expanded study a year or two later, and discovered that there were over 900 kids that needed a big brother, big sister. And we're excited because this last year we served 455 kids within Big Brothers Big Sisters. So we're pleased with that number.
With Big Brothers Big Sisters, we have two programs that volunteers and children can be involved in. One is the community-based program, in which volunteers are matched with a child. They meet once a week for an hour or two. They do activities after school, in the evenings, on the weekends, whatever they want to do, they pretty much can do, as long as it's a safe thing for the kid to do. They may go to the volunteer's house and hang out, have dinner with them. There's lots of baking and cooking that goes on. A lot of the guys like to go to ball games, go to the park and throw a football or shoot baskets around. Whatever it is, the possibilities are endless. We also have a school-based program in which volunteers can meet with a child in school. If volunteers, they want to give their time and they don't feel like they have the time to give, in the community-based program, the Bigs in Schools program is a good option for them. A lot of volunteers go during the workday. They go and have lunch with the child. They may go play with them out at recess. They can meet with the child after school in the after-school programs and play games, help with homework. And some volunteers even help in the classroom if the teacher wants that child to help with school. So there's different options for a volunteer to be involved.
So if you are a parent out there and you have a child, what age range are you looking at that you could get that child that assistance or that volunteer? And what sort of commitment are you looking at?
Oh, I can answer that. That we have in our program school-based children. In our program we have school-age children. They range from 5 to 17 years of age. And really we don't have, if a parent refers a child, a school teacher refers a child, one thing that that I feel like it's important is to get rid of a myth that people think that all the kids in our program are troubled kids, and they're not. Some kids, we may have a little boy that has 3 sisters and a mom. He just needs a male influence. We have some kids that they're struggling with schoolwork. We have some kids that they have a low self-esteem. Other kids make fun of them. And we found that when we can pair them up with a big brother or big sister, we can make a lot of changes in that child's life. And then, of course, we do have a number of kids that they have really troubled backgrounds. 25% of our kids come from a parent who's currently or formerly incarcerated, so they have a lot to deal with. And then as far as a volunteer goes, Jenny, I'll let you tell about that.
Okay. Volunteers can start at the age of 16 and a sophomore in high school. We have all ranges of volunteers. Our oldest big brother right now is in his 60s, so at any time anyone can become a volunteer. We do a range of background checks and references. We have to make sure the child is safe with that volunteer that they're with, and we do a home visit and an interview. It's pretty simple. We just want to get to know that volunteer well.
Well, ladies, I know you're going to introduce us to one of your littles, so why don't we go ahead and cut down and tell me if I'm out there and I'm wanting to either be a big, or if I'm out there and I want my child to become a little, how do I make it happen? How do I get a hold of you?
Just give us a call at the office at 625-6672, and we'll get you rolling and get you started in the program. It's fun. It's rewarding.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies. Thanks for joining me today.
Hi, my name is Marlo Baskell, and I'm a 23-year-old student at Fort Hays State University here in Hays, Kansas. Big Brothers Big Sisters has meant a lot to me over the years. In my youth, I dealt with things like poverty and other issues, and Big Brothers Big Sisters giving me a big when I was about 11 years old was one of the most important things that happened to me in my life. My match with Vivian, at the time, it didn't really occur to me that would be such an important thing, but the times that we spent together, I learned trust and appreciation and understanding. She opened my eyes to a world that I had never seen before, and that really helped me understand and realize that I could achieve all the things that I put my mind to. Her involvement in my life has been so important to my development and becoming the person that I am today, and becoming an active citizen in our community, and working hard in school, and just being the best that I can be. She helped me realize that in myself. I really just want to thank Big Brothers Big Sisters. I owe so very much to them and their organization here. Thank you.
The United Way of Ellis County on Eagle Community Television is brought to you by Intersys, Hays Med, Insurance Planning Incorporated, and Eagle Communications.
Choosing the right home may take months. Decorating it perfectly may take years. Leaving it every day just takes complete confidence in both your home and auto insurance.
Allied Homeowners and Auto Insurance, a nationwide company, on your side.
See Sue May at Insurance Planning, 3006 Broadway in Hays. As a major employer and paysetter company, Hays Med leads the way in United Way support each year. Community involvement for Hays Med also takes many other forms, from monthly blood screenings to providing free drive-through flu vaccinations to helping citizens be healthier through the Kickstart Weight Loss Program. Hays Med remains unwavering in support of the local and regional communities it serves. That is one constant on which everyone can rely. Hays Med, a constant in our community.